Greetings, Mouseketeer shareholders and reformed pixie dusters alike. Today we are back at the analysis of the boardroom battle that is right in the center of the House of Mouse. Peltz, ValueAct, Blackwells, and of course the big institutions are having their own clash of titans in a real-life game of Thrones. And let me tell you, these personal rivalries, strategic moves, and of course a touch of Disney hubris, at least in this case, maybe just the best of all the boardroom drama that you could possibly ask for. Let's take a look at what's been happening in the last 48 hours alone. Here we go! First up on our magical journey is Trian Group's bold initiation of a full-scale proxy war against Disney. Led by Nelson Peltz himself, they were aiming for a couple of seats at the table, but now there may be even more in play. They have a solid argument to replace the sycophants that have been haunting the boardroom, at least for right now, and have been publicly criticizing Disney's recent trajectory under CEO Bob Iger, which I agree with. To be direct, this fight is about much more than a simple over a sustained period of time. It is an actual fight to restore Disney's creative soul and the pillars of a once great family brand, which under the Iger Corp hasn't fared so well. Now, on the side of pure evil, it seems, is, well, a different group in favor of the complete destruction of Disney. And yes, that's hyperbole, but for effect. And that, of course, is Blackwells Capital. They have joined into the fray, making an absolute spectacle of themselves and simultaneously becoming the butt of a joke as Disney slapped down their support and their suggested board nominees with, well, their measly 115,000 shares, I might add, at least according to last disclosure anyway. Now, the pure spectacle of their own set of unqualified nominees, which we'll look at in a moment, was rather breathtaking to behold. The presumption of challenging Trian's moves and questioning the strategic prowess of Nelson Peltz himself was best viewed as comedic relief rather than a serious notion, because the Blackwells chief investment officer, Jason Antabi, throws lots of shade wherever he goes, claiming that Peltz hasn't offered a single idea to benefit shareholders. Of course, you wouldn't actually know the contents of the 100-page white paper that's been sitting on the dusty corner of Iger's desk, nor its contents. It's behavior like this that exposes a lot of wannabes out there for, well, what they are. A swarm of gnats that are more nuisance than anything else and, well, can be easily swatted away. Now, in a strategic defense, which is really all Disney has at the moment, even if, well, they lack any factual backing for it, Disney fires back, urging shareholders to ignore the activist nominees from both Trian and Blackwells. Well, I could say, yeah, Blackwells doesn't offer up much, but Trian does. Anyway, the House of Mouse presents its own slate of 12 hand-picked lapdog nominees of questionably related skill sets, signaling that they're really not ready to let go of the reins and they want to keep the, well, establishment well in place. But will this defensive spell be enough to quell the brewing shareholder rebellion? I suspect not, as the murmurs of unrest are growing louder in the retail investor circles. And let me tell you, Mexican Iron Man is, well, an indication of what a lot of people are feeling right now, frustration. But let's circle back real quickly to the laughable crew that was proposed by Antabi. Entered the Blackwell nominees of Tribeca Film Festival co-founder Craig Hatkoff, former studio executive Jessica Schell, which executive, I don't know, weird. But anyway. And of course a tech guru in Leah Sullivan. Each brings a unique skill set from an industry, some expertise to, well, something. But the trio selected have some know-how in their individual fields, but certainly not in any area that Disney desperately needs help in, especially not in the area of actually making money. Now, of course, it wouldn't be a Disney showdown, and we've had a few of them over the last several decades, without a shareholder meeting that is likely to be spicy, contentious, and will rival a theme park parade, because shareholders, some potentially in costume, which has happened before, are gearing up for what could be the most acrimonious gathering since 2004. Will this meeting similarly reshape Disney's destiny, just as it did when Michael Eisner faced a no-confidence vote way back when? There's a decent chance, to be sure, and there's no weatherman waiting in the wings, unless you're looking at Jay Rasulo. So let's bring this one home very quickly. As the battle for Disney's boardroom unfolds, one thing is clear. The magic of Disney is intertwined with the strategic maneuvers of, well, a couple of these rival factions. With Blackwell's no more than a nuisance, will Trian or Iger Corporation emerge victorious? Share your predictions and your thoughts down in the comments section below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you want more updates on everything Dismal Disney, because it seems to be about every third or fourth video for me on my channel. As always, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, see ya!